So, like yesterday, right? Was talking to I was dealing with one of my peoples or whatever, right? And I thought he did something wrong. Like I thought he did something wrong, and I even called him on. I was like, "Yo, I'm looking at it. Yo, son, you messed up. Feel me?" And I was like, "Yo, you know I don't even play like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Yada yada yada. Like I was beast mode. You feel me? Like that energy came in quick, but I was like still humble before I even raised my temper. What made me feel some type of way was the fact he was going back and forth with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you don't even play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just got to the point where I was like, yo, F it. It is what it is. But you right. You right. Nah. And he's like, what you mean? I ain't even take nothing. So like it was crazy, right? Cause then I'm all like I'm on rock crusher mode at this point. I'm like, yo, you don't even know what you're dealing with right now. You don't. This thing is compact, son. This energy is compact. So I'm sitting there like, yeah. And then the energies is hot. Everybody hot. Everybody angry, right? So you go back and you look again. You adjust it. You know what I'm saying? You adjust it. You're like, oh man, nah, someone's right. Damn, I just barked on something. Oh man, I just put like the eclipse on son real quick. I just eclipsed them real quick, like, yo, big dark out here, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me eclipse sun real quick. Nah, that was not healthy. That was not healthy. And I was like, after I saw the conjunction of the illustration, I was like, good, 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 good. I was like, I overstand. So here I am, like, yo, and it was easy for me to walk into that energy, you know what I'm saying? Like it was simple. I just was like, yo, I would hit the phone like, yo, B, you right. It even took like 6 rings, 7 rings. He didn't even want to answer. He answered the phone. He like, yeah. I knew it was mad. I knew it was 30. And you know what? For the most part, like when niggas do stuff, that y'all let somebody stay in that, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy. You gotta be man about your ish. So here I go. I was like, yo, listen, you was right. He's like, what? It's like, you was right, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. And I was like, nah, I adjusted. You know what I'm saying? How the nails is in the wall. I've remeasured it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, you was right. I was like, it was off by how the measurements, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but you was right. And after I readjusted, I saw where you was right, and I'm man enough to say, you know what I'm saying, I was wrong. And we went back and forth a little bit. I could hear his feelings readjusting in himself. We threw the laughter around, and he was like, I know, cause I didn't do it, And it was like those type of conversations when you go deep into it, and you just like, you liberate it, but cause I know it just wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, to keep it 100, I didn't really slip on who I was as an individual. It's just that the way I set it up showed me what I thought was real. And even though what I saw was unreal, that's where I went wrong at. I should have took more time into dealing with the mechanics of the issue, opposed to agreeing with the the aspect of the outcome of the mechanics. And he was like, nah, I know, cause you stand up. I know you stand up. You gonna move like that. Don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So, but I was like, but unbeknownst to all of that, I apologize because if I had did deeper science within that connection, I would have had a better wherewithal for, what I'm saying, understanding how to deal with you. And that's what I want to apologize about, you know what I'm saying? And it was deep because I actually felt that lesson. You know what I'm saying? I felt that lesson. It was more like, you know what I'm saying? Look at you go. Look at you go, boy. Look at you go. He wasn't even expecting that. You know what I'm saying? That's some old energy that I used to harness back in the day on other powerful motions. Like I remember being in some of the craziest situations, you know what I'm saying, and still change the whole dynamic of the energy, just be able to, and everybody mind locked into the energy, but they don't see that time lapse like that. And relock it. They like, wait, what happened? I thought he thought wrong because you ain't in control of this here, pimpin'. You ain't in control of this here, pimpin'. But it's all good. You know what I mean? I wanted to share that with y'all what happened yesterday because you are in a time where you're gonna beat yourself to sleep. For real, yo. Y'all gonna beat yourself up because you don't know. You don't know. Your whole life you didn't know. You just looked. It was like, that's what it is. You don't know nothing. You know, most of my life I was scared of myself, yo. And I would walk around with this fear. Because I knew stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it would look like I was scared in different situations. Nah, I just knew stuff. I knew more than I was supposed to know. And you know what? It shook me up a lot. But right now, that shake Ben fell off. And I know stuff. I remember you. And I ain't holding on to none of that. I already gave it to the divine. I even found out how to do that the correct way. I got another video I'm gonna bring to y'all later on. I think I found out something I can do on my phone. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna figure it out in a minute. And if I do it right, then I'm gonna bring y'all something I think is gonna be pretty cool. All right. So yeah, you already know the vibes. NAGA.